Call of Duty, a gaming franchise that in recent years has improved, said no one ever. Call of Duty has become quite the cash cow. Even zombies, yes, zombies is becoming a cash cow on modern Call of Duties. Like, come on, what is this? Objective-based zombies? An open world map? It makes you yearn for the good old days of zombies, back when Zombies Chronicles released, back when BO3 was at its peak. And that's exactly what we're going to be talking about today. I feel like right now it's a good time to discuss this, as Call of Duty has really taken a hit recently. Now, two things. Number one, I am not a Call of Duty YouTuber. I am not as experienced in this field as other YouTubers. Also, I am not the best zombies player. The background footage is mainly mine. But that being said, I really enjoyed Black Ops 3 and Black Ops 3 Zombies, so I thought I'd talk about it. Also, I will be having a special guest appearance from a fellow YouTuber today. So without further ado, let's get into it. Black Ops 3 Zombies maps ranked from worst to best. Okay, well then. Last but not least, okay, no, it definitely is the least, is Shangri-La. Shangri-La is all over the place. Now, I understand that the setting is kind of cool, but it's ruined by the confusing layout of the map. The map is extra confusing, it's easy to get cornered in, and even the starting area itself just sucks. The monkeys are annoying. They'll steal your power up, which is, great. It's not a good challenge. The map just kind of sucks. It's the only map I'd say in Black Ops 3 Zombies that actually sucks. All the other maps are at least decent. So yeah, no, Shangri-La is trash. Shinonuma is kind of the same as Shangri-La, but the layout is a bit less confusing. Yeah, the water part kind of sucks when it comes to traversing, but honestly it's not bad. Like, the map's not bad, it's just kind of mid, I guess. The main kind of foyer is not bad in terms of layout, in terms of, traversing, but overall not much happens on Shinonuma. Like, I don't know, there's not much to really say about it. I will say one thing, I do like the layout of the map when it comes to having the main foyer and then having like the four corners on each side, each with their own perk. That is really cool. Oh boy, this is a controversial one. I'm gonna put Ascension in this spot. Okay, the map setting is cool, but again, like, the layout can be a little bit confusing. And again, the monkeys, this time being space monkeys, are kind of annoying, especially when they steal your perks. But what makes this better than the previous two maps is the cool design of the map. The cool Soviet mechanical space design of the map puts it above Shangri-La and Shinonuma. Also, the lunar landings are cool. And the part where the rocket ship blows up is also pretty cool. The atmosphere is pretty good. Again, if it wasn't for the annoying monkeys and the layout, this map would actually be a lot higher because it is a really cool map. Zetsubuno Shima. Okay, this map is like a better version of Shinonuma in a way. It is a lot bigger, the atmosphere is a lot more darker and mysterious, and overall there are more things to do on the map. The Thrashers and the Spiders are pretty cool, not gonna lie. They actually fit in well with the environment. And of course, you can't forget the zipline. How fun it is to ride it. Overall, this map reminds me a lot of the horrible atrocities that Japan committed in World War II. But yeah, it's a cool map. Just not as good as the other maps, but it's still pretty cool. I like it. Okay, another controversial one. Yes, the atmosphere is amazing. Well, I mean, not really. You actually need a space helmet to survive in it. Ha 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 ha. The map has probably the coolest setting out of any Black Ops 3 Zombies map. However, it's the setting that also brings this map down a level. The gravity, or lack of, can kind of affect the gameplay a little bit, not in a good way. The audio is also kind of, muffled. I mean, it's space, but honestly I just prefer playing with regular audio. The bounce pads are funny but also annoying, but again, like if you actually die from it, I mean, come on. The bosses are pretty cool. I like the bosses on this map. I will say two things that do make this map really cool. Number one being the atmosphere, which I previously mentioned, and number two being the Easter egg. Spoiler alert, where the earth literally blows up. Please check this Easter egg out or complete it yourself. Ah, classic Kino. Nothing extra special about it, but it's a cool map with a cool atmosphere, and the color palette in this map is perfect. It combines the angry red with the calm brown and yellow very well, very organically. The map layout is good, it is circular, and the main stage connects with the starting room. It's an overall solid map. Valentine Day idea for the boys. If you don't know where to go, bring your missus to Kino. World War I with robots. What isn't there to love about Origins? It's the only Black Ops 2 map transported to Black Ops 3. And that's fine, because Black Ops 3 Origins is an upgrade on an already amazing map. The Easter egg is cool. While one would think that the mud would be annoying, it actually works well and makes sense, unlike Shinonuma's swamp water. Knocked. Okay, I understand the map is very basic, but this map has been here since day one, since the World at War days. Knocked has always remained a classic. It's not the best, but in terms of raw gameplay, it's probably the funnest. It's simple and to the point. The camping spot in it is OP, and it's a good beginner's map. Overall, it's a map that does no harm. It's just a classic nostalgic map.
Okay, I was originally gonna rank the Giant a lot lower on the list, but playing it back again made me realize how much of a classic this map is. Honestly, everything from the teleporters to the layout of the map, the fact that there's a main front area and then a main back area, and it all kind of connects together is really cool. Honestly speaking, it's a really fun map, and it's actually not even that hard of a map to play on. Like it's fun. I like it. I like the Giant. Honestly, I take back what I had originally recorded for it. I like this map. It's pretty awesome, and the atmosphere is cool.
Verrückt is exactly like Knocked, just even better. Verrückt is a cool map. The location is really interesting. An abandoned mental asylum. Pretty insane. The lighting is goated. It's not a complicated layout, unlike Shangri-La. The best World at War transfer in my opinion. Map layout is circular. There isn't a lot of room, which is challenging, but not in a frustrating/confusing manner. Verrückt is a really good map. Also, the song is amazing. Garad Krovi. I mean, what can I say? This map probably honestly has the best atmosphere. Maybe even better than Moon's. Garad Krovi takes place in Stalingrad. What's interesting about Garad Krovi is that it showcases both Soviet and German elements of the Battle of Stalingrad. Not only are there lots of cool abandoned buildings to explore and yonder around, but there is a literal dragon. Yes, a dragon that breathes fire. Like, I don't even have to say anything. This map is one of the best. Come on. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for our special guest appearance. Everybody, give a round of applause to Ghost Samix. He will now be talking about why Horizon Drac is his favorite map.
Alright, thank you, Mr. Alvis, or Samuel Alvis, however you want me to pronounce your name. What's going on, guys? My name is Ghost Samix. We're here talking about Horizon Drac, and why I think it's the best map of all time in the Zombies franchise. Well, not of all time, but in Black Ops 3. Now, Horizon Drac, I'd say, has the most replayability out of any map, other than Origins. But why do I think it has the most replayability? Well, there are 4 different wonder weapons, and each do something different, but they all kill the same amount. None is better than the other, or none is worse than the other. where unlike Origins, you kind of had to use the wind or ice staff past round 20 for it to be effective. And if you're playing solo and doing the Easter egg, you can basically just use any bow you want, which kinda changes up gameplay a bit. My personal favorite bow is the wolf bow, just because I've always liked wolves and the aesthetic of you shooting out a wolf to attack the zombies or blow away the zombies is actually insane to me. And one last thing that makes Drak the best map of all time is Skeleton.
Revelations. Revelations is the grand culminating of every map. Noct, Varuk, Kino, Shangri-La, Origins, Drak, Shinonuma, Zetsubu no Shima, and even Buried and Mob all have elements of their maps in Revelations. Revelations takes place in a post-apocalyptic Agartha, and I'm not gonna lie, this setting is fucking awesome. The Apothecons are sick. The Apothecon Elder God is like an even better version of the dragon from Garad Krovi. This whole map is insane. It's literally a compilation of every single other map. Honestly speaking, there's not much that can top this. Shadows of Evil. The OG map. I mean, what can I say? The atmosphere is amazing. The bosses in Shadows are cool. The ability to become the beast is awesome. Even the HUD screen on Shadows is legendary. This is the best map. It honestly is. Even the ability to travel on the tram is cool. Honestly speaking, the atmosphere of having a 1940s-esque city is amazing. This is truly an amazing map, and in my opinion, the best map on BO3 Zombies. And those are the rankings. I mean, yeah, granted I couldn't have done this without you guys, and without my fellow content creator, Ghost Samix. I'll leave a link to his YouTube channel in the description below. So, yeah. This is my opinion, and, yeah, the gameplay is mine. Alright, video's done. Bye-bye. Go touch grass, Warzone players.